but college football in general, JJ, I want to shift to that. What has to be fixed with this system? I mean, Kirby Smart got up there and I thought had the best press conference of anybody, because if anybody could get up there and say, hey, man, we love it the way college football is right now. I mean, we're on top of the world. And technically, I think both of us would agree Georgia deserved to be in that 14 playoff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for them to be left out, and I'm not, I don't like Georgia, can't stand them. But right's right. They lost Alabama by 3. They were on a 29-game winning streak. They were 2-time defending national champs, and they lost by 3 in the championship game, and they went from 1st to 6th in the polls.
Yeah.
I mean, that, to me, is a stupid system in itself. But he got up there, and instead of saying, hey, I don't want to fix anything, this is perfect, we're rolling at Georgia, he goes, I don't think anybody enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody thinks that's good for college football. He said, I feel sorry for those guys across the way. And if we don't fix this, I mean, it's got to be fixed.
Some of that is going to be corrected by a 12-team.
It will.
And that's part of the reasoning for a 12-team.
It will.
Because 5 and 6, guess what? You're still in it, man. And that would have been.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, Georgia would have been hosting a game in the first round. Florida State had been hosting a game in the first round. So it would have been. Some of that's going to fix itself. Now, as far as the lower tier bowl games, they've been dead for a while. They're just a TV.
Well, it's only going to get deader.
It's just a TV product. It's just something for ESPN to put on television for us to watch.
So what has to change in college football moving forward? I think Kirk Herbstreit, all those guys talked about it. We've talked about it. It's got to be fixed. I mean, as long as a sponsor will sponsor it, I guess it's okay. But they're watered down now. You go to a 12-team playoff, they're even more watered down at that point, because now you really have the 12 top teams. And why do you care about going to bowl? The opt-outs will just continue to grow.
Well, when you and I were growing up, there were not nearly as many bowl games.
6, 7.
So we've expanded so more bowl games, for television purposes,
correct,
for money purposes, and that's fine. But you got to understand that some of these lesser bowls, they're just going to take a hit, and there's not a thing you can do about that.
Got to get rid of some of them.
The transfer rule, that is something you can do something about. But you can fix the transfer rule. Open the portal once and do it in the spring.
But don't do it now.
After spring practice, do it in April.
Don't do it when the season's still going on.
Do it in April and May, so that if you transfer, you're not getting an early start in spring practice. Make them sit out a year. You can do that. But I don't know if anybody's going to do that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that when we come back. Stay tuned. Just getting started here on the Auburn Blitz.